Oh, wow. Alright. I can do this. Fuck Konami? Fuck Konami. Yeah. Fuck Konami. Right before Metal Gear Solid: The Phantom Pain was released, the internet started going on a rampage over the fact that the physical copies for the PC version of the game only contained the Steam installer. And that was it. I think the whole DVD only contained somewhere around 8 megabytes or so, and that is it. 8 fucking megabytes on the DVD. What is even the fucking point of that? Why even sell the damn discs? Now, I want nothing more than to just sit here and scream "fuck Konami" all day, just like everybody else. I mean, have you seen my fucking thoughts on Silent Hill Pachinko?
Either this is a spoof or somebody hit the retard button.
Hit the lever.
This is not a spoof.
Wow.
What exactly
This is
a
it.
nightmare?
To say the least, Konami is not in my good graces right now. But PC games have been moving away from physical copies for over a decade now. I mean, here is the last PC game I have ever fucking bought a physical copy for. And I don't even have the discs anymore. I mean, look at this. Nothing. I get that some people don't have a very good internet connection, or one at all. Hell, I have a pretty shitty internet connection also. Look, I also get that some people have bandwidth caps. I personally am lucky enough not to get stuck with one. But this is nothing new. We have been heading towards this direction for decades now. The Metal Gear Solid game itself has an internet connection as a system requirement to even install the damn game. To be pissed about this is like being pissed that it won't run on a $200 laptop from fucking Walmart. Digital downloads for games are nothing new. They have been available since the 1980s. Hell, the 2600 was one of the first consoles to offer a digital download service. I think it was called something like GameLine or some shit like that.
It's called the Game Line. It was used for the 2600. It was released in 1983. And what it is, it's like a modem for your Atari so you could download games and play them.
Even in the early days of PC gaming, many bulletin board systems were full of games that developers uploaded to get themselves noticed. In the 1990s, as internet became more commonplace, we started to see a shit ton of games by independent developers pop up. Flash games were the most popular of these. They stuck around all the way up until the mid-2000s to late 2000s or so, and you can even still find some today. DLC for some PC games started to pop up in the late 90s. In the early 2000s, we started to see the rise of digital distribution services for games. One of the first was the service called Stardock Central, and then, of course, in 2004, Steam came about, which remains the largest digital distribution service for games to this very fucking day. We have seen a huge rise of indie games since the beginning of this decade. With no need to invest in physical copies, many small developers have been able to digitally release their games, some with extraordinary success. Games like DayZ, Outlast, and Minecraft have all outsold a lot of AAA games. Steam now offers services like Early Access and Greenlight to give indie developers a chance to get started with nothing more than just an idea for their game. Of course, these services, while paved with good intentions, have been disturbingly abused over the last couple of years. But still, with the slew of shit that Steam has given us, we have also had a lot of great games pop out of all of it. Giving these developers the artistic freedom of not having a publisher breathing down their fucking necks has given us a much larger variety of games. Now, I need to say that while I support digital downloads for games for PC, I can't say I like the idea of digital-only games for console.
But again, the Xbox One was really designed to take advantage of the modern era where people have got, high-speed internet, where it's just all the advantages that it brings in terms of the power of the cloud, knowing what your friends are doing, online play.
This is mainly because of the fact that half the point of having a console is the convenience. I remember how simple it was to just pop in a game and turn on the damn console. And there it is. You're fucking playing it. Unfortunately, nowadays, that isn't usually the case.
No, it's still installing the campaign. Oh, okay, that's a little bit disappointing. You'd expect to be able to just jump straight into the campaign.
Most games now require you to install the game on the console. After that, you're probably going to need to install some sort of patch for it or some shit. The line between PC gaming and console gaming has been blurring over the past decade. It might actually be going to the point where there is really no difference between the two. Once that day comes, I don't see people continuing to buy something that has inferior performance without that convenience. And digital-only sales are just a way of getting us one step closer to that fate. It is important for us all to keep in mind that my opinion here is just that, my opinion. I know how there are going to be some issues with this transition, just like there's been issues with other transitions like CDs to, being on our iPods or some shit. We all know that fucking guy who still brags about his fucking record collection. And look, I get that people still love cover art or just having the ability to hold something that is real in their hands. But one day, I really don't see PC users, at least on a regular basis, ever really buying physical copies anymore. And I really don't think that that is such a bad thing.